Pandas. 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 I got brawls and I took some dope lean and a Fanta. Pandas! Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining. Welcome, 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 everybody. Professional production. Doing this while you stream is a professional thing to do. Just aligning all these captures up a little bit better here. Pandas. Good morning, everybody. Drop a GM in the chat. Make sure you scalp that like button. And also, we just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there. Hopefully you guys were aware of the news today at 8:30, and that's what caused this crazy price action right here where you got two huge candles coming out of nowhere. CPI numbers, and I believe they were coming in lower than expected. Is that the case? CPI numbers, forecast was 0.2. The actual was 0.1 month over month. So inflation was only 0.1% higher, but was expected to be 0.2% higher. Is the government actually doing it? Is the government actually able to reduce inflation? Is it possible? The core CPI though is 0.4. It came at forecast. At 0.4, 0.5% of inflation here. Good morning, guys. Day trading. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Neil. Good morning, Hansman. Good morning, Evzen. Good morning, Hugh. Good morning. Sounds like relaxation. Good morning, Charles. Good morning. Crazy price action. Let me go over quickly on stream some of the trades I took off stream on this stream account. By the way, I'm trading this stream account off stream as well, and this is an account that I have for just a stream. What I mean by that is I have a lot of PA accounts. Those I share with the pre-market show, but I have one account here that I'm trading on stream all the time, and also will go over all my off-stream trades. And so look at this chaos. This chaos was untradeable, absolutely untradeable. And then finally you got a move up here. This move up was hard to kind of really feel confident in because you have all this price action to the left, so you're not sure if we start to go into a trading range or not. Really difficult to know when to actually start to enter this this uptrend. And finally, the trade that I took off stream was a Big Mama trade. We hit Big Mama, and we were able to get our 2.5 points. So you can see now my balance is at 1698. So it is higher than yesterday's balance because of this trade. Also, I took a Big Mama overnight session, but I skunked it. I was a little too scared. Didn't like this price action. Didn't like what was happening. Didn't like how long this was taking here. So I skunked that trade. It would have worked out, as you can tell, but I guess I skunked it because I'm a wussy panda. Then you got a second entry short here, looking nice here. A, B, C. Nice little 2-point scalp here. That's why I'm up 112 because I skunked this one, which is about what, 12 bucks, and then I took the scalp here, which is about 100 bucks. So up 112. This is a PA account. We're trading real money here. Or not really real money. I'll just, for all intents and purposes, it's real money. Quick look at a daily chart. Absolutely incredible. Always in long for the daily bulls. On the daily chart for the bulls, always in long. Just people are buying the close. You can see buying the close here, buying the close here. But really, you could tell buying the close here. In fact, it's absolutely insane. There's a little gap here, one tick gap on the daily chart. And I know it's really very, very detailed. But when it comes to trading, that's what you have to be. Devil is in the details. And it's a daily chart, so you have plenty of time to recognize that. We have a measure move up from here and to this big move up. What's going on here? Yep, second entry long. So that's what I knew it was a second entry long. So what we got here is a big push up, strong bull bar ending on high, follow through. We're pushing down right now. We'll see. We'll see what kind of day we have today. I mean, we could have a bull trend day today. Jake asks, what market we trading? This is the emini futures. If you look, oh, you know what? Fair question, because it's not live. I guess I should mention in the title that we're trading futures here. I realized it's not in there. It was so implied, but I was gonna say you should read the title, but the title doesn't say anything about it. So good question, Jake Law. Very good question. I gotta figure out the title later. What should the title be, pandas? What should I title this stream? Gotta think of the most clickbaity title possible. That's still true. Hey, just because it's clickbaity, it doesn't mean it's not true. Warren Wu asks, hey Panda, what does your Discord do? We basically go over trades. We continue to trade off stream and go over setups. And people go over their setups and what they think is good. So we just basically continue what we're doing here. A trap trade here. I mean, I guess break a trend to new high. With the L4 setup, trap trade to the other side. Market's about to open. A little far away from 20 MA, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do I take this trap trade? Yee. What's going on here? Take the trap trade, yes or no? always better to skip when you're not very confident. I just feel like this is such a strong bullish move. I don't feel confident taking any shorts like ever. But I mean, this potentially could be a decent setup. I did take a short here, so I don't know. Market's about to open 3.5 minutes. We're already up $112, pandas. Jake Law asks, how I ever consider using two-legged pullback on range or wrinkle bars? I haven't. I know people have, but I do not. You're free to test the deluxe version of the indicator. It's a free trial on the website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. If you want to test it out on Renko bars, range bars, Canada bars, monkey bars, whatever you want to use, you can use the trial risk-free. And if you like it, then it's up to you if you want to cop it. Got a trap trade here. Small risk. Sorry, pandas. There's going to be a lot of noise. Some people are cutting down my bamboo forest. Protect the pandas. Tequila bars, sure. Bill 7 coming in hot, reminding everyone to make sure you scalp that like button. You guys are welcome to my channel. This is Buy My Money. You are watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Yes, sir, Mixil. Back to the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. Gotta be verified. But honestly, this journey for this 300K account that we're trading right now has been amazing. If you guys remember, we started with nothing. We started at $0 on a 300K eval. We traded it up all the way until we passed it. Once we passed it, we converted to a funded account, which we are trading now. And that account has been through the rains of fire. At its lowest point, it was almost a $7,000 drawdown, and at its lowest, we brought it all the way back up to positive. That means that in the last couple weeks, that we were able to bring this account up $7,000. This is $7,000 swing on this account. Absolutely incredible. And now we're back to profitable. It was on life support. The trap does work out for a nice scalp right there. Oh, the risk was so small. Maybe I should have just tried it out. Oh boy, it's gonna be really loud. Market's about to open 3 seconds.
5-minute trap.
Sorry, pandas. I'm gonna be muting in and out often. Second entry short here. Triggers on an outside bar reversal. Second short does trigger here. I don't like it. It's too far away from 20 MA. It's good for a scalp, that second entry short. Large gap on the 5-minute chart here, as you can see. We've got a gap here on the 5-minute. May try to fill. I mean, we're far away from 20 MA, so it makes sense we come back to the 20 MA sometime. We really haven't touched the 20 MA in a while. 10,000 tick chart as well. We're looking bullish. We're on the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick. Could find some support here. I don't know. I don't know. Yes, everyone should be on the September contract. Everyone should be on the September contract. If you don't know how to change your contracts on NinjaTrader, go to the top left of your chart and literally just type in capital E capital S space 09-23, and then that will convert your chart into, or that will change your instrument into the ES0923. It's its own, basically its own symbol. It's its own instrument name. So we're bouncing off the 20 EMA on the 10,000 tick chart, as you can see. It's good to be aware of that. Oh man, bullish bar, pot to print on the 5-minute chart, this far away from the 20 EMA. Absolutely incredible. Wow, 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 wow. Boy, oh boy. I mean, it looks bullish. What can I say? It looks bullish. It does. Goodness. Higher low setup, not interested. This downtrend could be done. It could very much well be done here. We could look for a trap trade to go long here. Wow. Maybe trap to go long. It's so overextended though. It's so incredibly overextended. Goodness. Wow. Just wow. The higher low works out. What to do? What to do? Am I just trying to find a long trade here? Maybe a second entry long. A, B, C. Second entry long. Sounds like realization as, do you use market cycles to help increase the odds of two-leg pullbacks? Yes, market cycles are important. You must recognize the market cycle you are in. Patrick just said Big Mama. Oh, I wonder where he got that from. This guy. Taking from the small streamers here. Taking from the little guys. The big guys taking from the little guys. Oh, man. Got a trap trade here. I mean, come on. I'm just a humble, modest YouTube channel. He's taking from the little guys like that. All right, we're underneath the 20 EMA now. No setups yet, in my opinion. Okay. Okay.
$10,000 tick trap. $10,000 tick trap.
I'm looking for a setup, but I don't know if we're gonna get one. Do I want a second entry long here? Am I trying to go long or short, pandas? What am I looking for right now? Gonna break a trend new low. Pushes up with a higher low. Nice move up. Second entry long triggering on the 10,000 tick chart. Second entry long 10,000 tick chart. It's a trap trade as well. Pikachu trade on the 10,000 tick. Ooh. Give me a setup on the 2,000 tick chart, please. Please, 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 please. I need a setup here. We're getting setups on the other time frames. But man, the 5-minute. I mean, can you imagine trying to go long this far away from the 20 EMA? It is absolutely crazy. This is going parabolic. The emini, look at this. Look at this. That's wild. That's wild. That's just wild, pandas. Wow. Just wow. Goodness gracious. My God. Look at this price action. About to make new highs. About to break the overnight highs. Nice second entry long on the 10,000 tick chart. Pikachu trade A, B, C coming off the 20 EMA. Terrible signal bar, but nice strong bull bar ending on its high, near its high. Ugh. What am I looking for here, pandas? This is wild. I guess I gotta go long. Second entry long? Is that what I'm looking for, pandas? I mean, we gotta break a trend to new high now. Ooh. Do I want a second entry long here, though? Let me ask you guys. I put a poll up. Would you take the second entry long for triggers? Oh, it does trigger. It's just so fast. It's a little far away from 20 MA for me. It's a doji bar as well. Doji signal bar. Is this uptrend just absolutely relentless? Are we just gonna keep going up forever and ever and ever? Oh, it's not looking so good. 12 people voted, and all of you, most of you guys said you guys take that long. Let me know, are you in this trade? If you did take this trade, put a yes in the poll. If you did not take it, put a no. Wow. I don't know, pandas. I'm not taking it though. Too far away from 20 May. Yee. Yee. It's getting choppy, but still clearly above the 20 MA. Clearly in the uptrend. Looking good for those who took the long. Looking real good. Perfect. Scalp. And the absolute scalp. Congratulations for those who took that second entry long. Wow. Second entry long does work out for you. Absolute incredible. Makes a new high here. It was hitting its head right here where you saw this. Wow. Okay. Pandas. I mean, look at the 5-minute chart. This is just sicko mode right now. Absolute sicko mode. My God. Woo. Anyone seeing what I'm saying here? This is absolutely insane. I mean, I guess you got to set up here. The risk is small, but you'd be breaking some rules entering this trade. I mean, you would be breaking rules. Like, you're not near support, and you already got to break a trend new high. You would be breaking some rules entering this trade. And look at the reaction. It goes sideways about OII pattern, about 3-4 overlapping bars. Turtle Toes got 6 points. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. Hey, but if you make money, hey, I'm happy for you. I could care less. I could care less if I don't think it's a good trade or good setup. If you made money, good job. Congratulations. I'm more happy that you make money than my, than things going differently than what I'm analyzing here. Okay, if you're making bamboo, that's all that matters. All right, we're coming back down to the 20 MA here. Oh. Getting a bounce off the 20 MA here. First entry though. This move down is quite strong. But would you take a second entry long here, pandas? Would you take a second entry long if this triggers? A, B, C. Second pullback does trigger. Would you take the second entry long? Would you skip it or take the trap? There's 3 options you can take.
10,000 tick trap.
Now we're beneath the 20 EMA. Now we're beneath the 20 EMA here, which makes it very difficult to go long. Man, oh man, oh man. Dare I go short here? Dare I go short if we get a failed second entry long? Would I be a crazy panda if I went short here? Failed second entry long? Failed second entry long. Oh, micro double top. It might go without us. Market says no fail second entry long for you. No trap for you. Four overlapping bars. Okay, second entry long does trigger. Dare I take this trap? Dare I take this trap? Dare I take this trap? Barely enough room to this trend line here. Even if it does trigger. You got about 5 overlapping bars in a row as well. Bouncing off the 20 EMA though. Super overextended here. But we're just flying though. We're in a super strong bull trend. In this trade, I don't know how I got into that trade. We're in this trade though. I don't know how I got into that trade. The price action doesn't even go up there. Take this trap trade. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy money. Getting some bamboo on stream. Take that trap trade. I don't know how I got in that trade. The price action doesn't even go up there. Yet, I was able to enter in. Pandas. Is it my lucky day? Is that just what it is? I don't know how that happened. But got some bamboo there. Was anticipating that trade because how far away we were on the 5-minute chart from the 20 EMA. It was just crazy. And it started to create a huge wick here. I just felt like I wouldn't mind a short trade there. I really wouldn't mind a short trade. And the setup looked real good, right? You got a failed second entry long. Using the 20 EMA as resistance to enter in. And we got a nice trade there. But I got lucky. I don't know how I entered that trade because look at this. This entry little triangle here shows you your entry, right? When the triangle is pointing from the left to the right, that's your entry. When the triangle is pointing from the right to the left, it's your exit. And so you can see with this arrow here is the candle I entered the trade, and enter the trade here, and it is floating in the middle of nowhere. I entered on this candle, but the candle doesn't even touch this, so I don't know how it happened. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm not gonna complain for some bamboo, even if it doesn't make sense. I'll take it. So we got a trap trade pushing down. Maybe one more leg up on the 5-minute chart. Probably one more leg up, right? 2 pushes up. And then we probably come back down to the 20 MA. I think. I mean, we got 99.99999% chance. We'll touch the 20 MA sometime today. I just don't know when or how. Bouncing off the 20 MA now. I think we have one more push up on the 5-minute chart. But this is a first entry. Coming off the 20 MA. It's enough to make a scalp. Amazing. Enough to make a scalp right there. On the first entry. So people are confident we're going down now. Even with a strong bull bar, people feel confident right off the 20 MA, right? Coming with limit orders, micro triple top. Incredible. Maybe second entry short here. Would I like to take it? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared for anything right now. Mostly because I don't know the trend right now. I mean, it feels like we're in a downtrend now. We were in an uptrend for a long time. Very strong push up. But now we're coming back to reality, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how to really even chart this. Look for this channel like this, I guess. Second entry short, perhaps. Sorry, pandas. People are chopping down my bamboo forest, so it's a little bit loud. I'm on mute right now. Second entry short does trigger here off the 20 MA. Do I like it? I don't know. I'm scared. It's a good signal bar though. It's a good signal bar. The risk is not too bad, but it's just so uncertain. So uncertain. Are we in a downtrend now? Can we confidently say we're in a downtrend? 20 MA. Second entry short here. I mean, it doesn't look good, especially if it triggers this trap. It does not look good for shorts. I will enter a lower high second entry short though. I will enter that. If this trap fails, I'm looking to go short. I'm looking to go short if this trap fails. Trap doesn't look like it's failing here. We'll see though. If it fails, I will enter short here for a lower high second entry short. Okay, pandas. Looks like it's failing. Even the trap is failing here. It's a lower high, right? Triple test. Oh, that's not a good signal bar though. Ugh. It doesn't look pretty to go short here. What can I say? Currently a triple test though. 1, 2, 3. Don't copy my trades. Don't copy my trades. Do not copy my trades. This is sus. This is very sus here. Very sus. Oof. What? Okay. Ouch. 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 For those who went short here, thoughts and prayers to you. Thoughts and prayers to you. Someone asked, is this an eval or funded? This is a PA account. It's funded. It's in the title. We are trading a 300K funded account. Not only is it in the title, but isn't it also in the thumbnail? I mean, come on. Yeah, also in the thumbnail. This is a funded account. 100%. If you guys are just joining, I'm Baba Money, and you're currently watching the most profitable trader on YouTube, verified. And why do I say verified? It's because we are, from the beginning, have streamed this account from the eval passing the eval with a 24/7 stream. Not only passing the eval, turning the eval into a funded account, and now we're trading this account, and we are profitable, pandas. You can see in the top left of your screen the rhythmic capture, and we have been live showing this account from beginning to end, and we're going to continue to trade this account until we either make millions or or bust it, whichever comes first. And I think I know which one might come first, but we'll see, pandas. 5-minute chart. We got a second push up, like I mentioned. I felt like the 5-minute needed another push up here. We finally got it, so nope, not much more needs to be done here. We also got a break of trend to new high. We can look for a short trade now. This is when you look for a short trade. So now, see, we skipped this one, but now we want to look for a short trade here. This is the time. Iron Crew says MAGA. It's not the MAGA what you think. The MAGA here means make account green again. Make the account green again.
10,000 tick trap.
Because this account was so red. So red. You guys don't understand how red it was. But after some automated trading, I did like about a week and a half of automated trading, and they got my account almost back to green, and then we started trading it manually. We got the account back to green, and we're looking good now. We are looking good. I think we're, hopefully the choppy waters are behind us. The clear waters ahead. Anabolic steroid asked such a good question. Pandas, this is the questions you should be asking. Asked a really good question here. Anabolic steroid asks, what are the factors that contributed to the 7K-ish drawdown before you turned it around? That is such a good question. And as a trader, you should always be asking yourself, what did I do, right? What mistakes did I make? And it's a really good question. To be honest, I was trading quite large, trading pretty large for this account. And I have a certain setup that I really love, and I wasn't trading it well. It's called a Big Mama trade. And it happened to enter into a spot where like Big Mamas were failing. Like out of like 5 Big Mamas, like 3 of them failed. And it just happens to be like one of those like string of Big Mamas that were failing. That just sucked. It just sucked. But after that, all these Big Mamas have been successful, and we are just back on track here. We made a new low here, so we got this break of this channel to new low. You know what? Another way to have marked this was something like this, right? Undershoot to an overshoot, and then now this downtrend is finding a new low. I think that's a good way to look at it. I think that's a more accurate way to look at it. But because we have streamed this entire account this entire time, never taking off the rhythmic on the top left off, and never taking my trade markers off as well. You can see all my trade markers. And hey, because of all these things, we are verified here. Hey, I'm profitable. Maybe not by much. I'm only up, what? $1,794. I mean, some of you guys may think that's a lot. But, you got to get this account up to 7,500 before you can even consider withdrawing. And once we get up to that point, then I think we're going to say we're making some good bamboo. Once we get this account up to 7,500, really, that's when the bamboo comes. Because then you can start withdrawing. Also, if you guys don't know, I have a pre-market show that goes over, I go over all my account balances, go over all my accounts, go over all my off-stream trades. But yeah, I mean, this is one P account. Imagine this multiplied by multiple P accounts. Multiple P accounts. Trader Chick says, I'm the best trading panda in the game. That is a true statement. Thank you. Thank you for saying a true statement. An objective truth. Shaik asks how much you have to make on 50k. You need 2,500 or 2,600 technically. Do I copy my trades on them? Yes,
10,000
I
tick
do.
trap.
Some of them I don't. Depends on why I'm taking certain trades on stream. If I'm taking a trade on stream for content, I typically do not copy it over to my main accounts. We got a second entry short here, but we already made a new low, so I mean, are we really looking for a short trade? I feel like we may want a short trade here, but also trading range. Confusing. Not enough room to the bottom of this trading range. And now it's a strong bull bar. Terrible signal bar. You cannot go short against that. If anything, you're looking for a trap trade here. Second entry short. About a trigger with a terrible signal bar. Boy, oh boy. We do have a gap on the 5-minute chart that needs to be filled. So I'm keeping an eye out on that we may try to fill this gap. It's from here to here. We're trying to get to 30, 438875. We triggered a second entry short. Now the better signal bar, huh? Second entry shorts. Should I take this second short? I'm gonna take with retracement.
10,000 tick trap.
Might have missed it. We already made a new low. We're not beneath the 20 MA. Some follow through here. Yeah. Too late. Boat has passed. Boat has passed. We've missed the boat, pandas. We have missed the boat. Maybe a triple bottom here. 1, 2, 3. Can you get a decent push up back to the top of the trading range? This potentially could be a trap trade, but I think it's gonna go short. I think this is gonna go down. Main reason being 10,000 tick chart showing a nice failed second entry long. A, B, C trap trade 10,000 tick chart could be a very strong move down. Could be. Trap trade does trigger. I may go on a lower high here because it will also trigger the trap on a 10,000 tick chart. Ooh. I'll be going right into support here if I go short here. Support, obvious support as well. It's hard for me to take any trade here. It feels a little bit choppy, a little bit confusing. It's a little bit trading too much into a range here. I'm gonna sit on my pause here. You make a perfect scalp. Technically, you could still be trapped here. Why do I mark these perfect scalps, right? These gold boxes mark perfect scalps. This means that it might be a trap. The reason being is because if you don't know, the market is, you know, if you're coming out with a limit order, the market is a first in, first out. So whoever put their order in first is out now. And maybe if you're too late in the queue, you might not have gotten filled. So you could be potentially trapped. Ooh, decent push up here. Back to the top of the trading range. No, I'm not too bad. I'm not too mad I skipped this because you just got stopped out. If you took the second just short, you might have been trapped still and you just got stopped out right now. So I'm not too mad I skipped that, but it's a triple bottom. 1, 2, 3 test. Come back to the top of the trading range indicator, like I mentioned, saying maybe we'll come back to the top of the trading range, which is exactly what we did here. Exactly what we did. Just rewind 30 seconds. Exactly what I said just happened. Also, I was really confused. I I was thinking, like, should I take this short? I was really thinking about it. Laura says, I am the verified profitable propulsion trader.
10,000 tick trap.
Ah, that's a hefty tag. The verified is a hefty tag. It comes with a lot of pain. You gotta earn that verified tag. You gotta earn it. For a while, I was the most unprofitable trader, verified. But now we are back to green. We're looking good too. Looking real healthy. I think I'm gonna go short here, pandas. We're in a trading range right now. I need a setup though. Give me a setup. I'll go short. I kind of want to go short here. Top of the trading range, back to the bottom of the trading range, pandas. Can you believe this trading range indicator? Like, can you believe how accurate this trading range indicator is? From bottom to the top, back to the bottom, back to the top, back to the bottom. Goodness gracious. My God. So accurate. Ooh. Guess what, pandas? We just triggered a trap on the 10,000 tick chart. Terrible looking signal bar. Huge risk. Can't take it on the 10,000 tick. I may take it on the setup though if we get it on the 2,000 tick. Mom wants to know how many do I copy over. If you want to know how many accounts I have, you can become a panda. Pandas have access to a pre-market show. Pre-market show, we go over all my off-stream trades, over all my account balances. Privileged information for pandas. I've been doing it for years. And yeah, so all the pandas know exactly how much money I've made. So when I say I've made hundreds of thousands, like when I say I made over $100,000, I say that knowing that there are pandas who know that I've made over $100,000. I say that knowing that there's witnesses of that. I hope you guys understand the power of having a pre-market show and the validity of it, of them basically being able to see all my claims and knowing if it's true or not. If you want access to pre-market show, you can just become a panda here. Phoenix Cold Iron is doing me a solid. It says he called the Environmental Protection Agencies to stop the people cutting down my bamboo forest, and they have stopped. We haven't heard any noise since then. I really appreciate that. Make sure you can scalp that like button. Make sure you scalp that like button. That's my thanks to you. You can scalp the like button. Ralph Grunt says, I really enjoy being able to modify line colors and types on the range indicator. Yeah, it was a update, long time coming. It should have been honestly there from the beginning, but yeah, I mean, for me, I wasn't doing that, but yeah. Pushing down now, pandas. No setup though for us. Now we got the 240 SMA being tested here. It's been a long time since we touched this 240 SMA. It's been since yesterday. Now we're finally catching up to it. We finally tap off of it, touch it. We could bounce off of this here. I still think we're gonna try to fill that gap on the 5-minute chart. Looks like we're making our way down to it. And notice this, pandas. What have we made here? We made a B, C, two-legged pullback on the 5-minute chart. It's floating in midair though. Yeah, I'm not saying you were doubting me, but there are plenty of people who doubt. When I say I made over $100,000 last year, plenty of people doubt that. But you have to know that there is a pre-market show where people have seen my account balance is. And they will be the ones to say
10,000 tick
that
trap.
wasn't true. Another push down here. It's getting a bit choppy. Do I like a setup here? I mean, maybe second entry short. Maybe second entry short. I need a setup though. We haven't really got many setups though on the 2000 tick. Please don't shill. Please don't shill other traders, other account or other
10,000 tick trap.
Pretty strong push down. No setup stuff for us, unfortunately. We're coming to test a 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart. Filling that gap here on the 5-minute. 10,000 tick chart. That trap is what is really beginning this reversal here. But like I mentioned, I could not enter it because the risk was huge. Terrible signal bar. But it gives us a good idea of the direction. So it's not complete useless information. Speedy Boy asks, how do I put the gap on the 5-minute chart? If you go to your settings, your chart settings, you can right click and go to data series, or go to the top of your chart and go to the little icon that looks like a graph. It's like forward to the right. And go to the trading hours. And once you go to trading hours, you can change it to RTH trading hours. That's a regular trading hours. That'll create the gap on the 5-minute chart, so you can see the gap. So for me on the 5-minute chart, I do not chart anything here in the overnight session, because the overnight session does not print good price action for the 5-minute chart. But I like to have continuous charts still, so I like to just get rid of all of that and just see it. And these gaps, honestly, they're still respected. It's like as if there's a real gap here. You have to imagine people basically who can only trade during the regular trading hours, which is right at 4, ends at 4, and opens at 9:30. So there are people who can do that, only do that. So that's why we like to chart them here. Alex Aguilar asks, what platform? We're using NinjaTrader here. A, B, C, second entry short. Am I looking for it? Ooh, okay. It's a hidden second entry short. You can see with this one bar, we had a double reversal.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, that is a hidden second entry short that does trigger here, pandas. Unfortunately, it's not a setup that I like to take. It's a hidden second entry short because we got a double reversal here. So it goes A, B, C. First pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. So that is a second entry short. It's a hidden second entry short. I like to trade technical second entry shorts here, not hidden ones. Cody asks, is this Tesla or Nvidia? It's actually both. It's combined into one symbol. We're trading both at the same time. It's a little strange to do, but it works for me. It's a company just called
10,000 tick trap.
Test Video. That's what this company's called. Okay, deep push down, strong push down to the 20 MA. No setup for us, but the hidden second entry short, not one I could take. And now we're testing the 20 MA on the 5-minute chart. I think we're gonna try to fill the gap. I don't know, might as well while we're down here. The thing is that, like I mentioned, we're so far. This is how the chart looked like at the open. The 3 bull candles here. And I kept saying, this is just so far away from 20 MA, I cannot go long anymore. And guess what happened after I said that? It just came back to the 20 MA. It's not magic, it's just what happens most of the time. Tesla and Nvidia are probably the biggest AI companies right now. And right now AI is hot. It's a hot word. It's like anything that used to have the word blockchain in it. Do you remember there was like this company called like Long Island something, and they just put like blockchain in their name and it blew up, but the company had nothing to do with blockchain. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that was kind of like something that it was just like, that's how powerful these keywords are. And right now AI is the hot topic. Pandas, don't forget, we have news tomorrow. I mean, if we want to talk about news, tomorrow is the day. We got PPI numbers at 8:30 a.m., FOMC statement at 2 p.m., and Fed funds rate at 2 p.m. And 2:30, you got the FOMC conference. You got a lot of things going for you, and everyone's going to basically be waiting on Jerome Powell and what he's going to say. I mean, all things seem like we're going to pause here. That's what it seems like. And from the pause, it seems like people are wanting to know the kind of temperature of what the Fed might do after or during the FOMC conference. They're going to try to figure out, okay, like
10,000
Jerome
tick
Powell's been
trap.
he's been basically telegraphing this whole entire interest rate hike, and now it seems like he's telegraphing it even further by pausing it, and he's gonna probably give clues on what he's gonna do next. From what it seems like, if we consider all the things he said before, he will just kind of keep his finger here, kind of like putting putting pressure on a wound, and you just kind of keep it there for a long time. And until help arrives, and that's maybe what they're going to try to do. They're just going to keep pressure here, and just keep pressure at 5.25% that they're at, and just keep it here for a long time until they are sure that they're out of the woods, and they're going to keep it here. And if they're not out of the woods, they're going to just continue to hike it. Like if they see another big movement in inflation, they're probably going to be like, all right, let's continue to raise it. That's what I'm thinking they're going to do. At least that's what the smart thing is to do, I think, here at this point. But hey, what do I know? I'm a panda. I eat bamboo that basically has any nutrients, but that's all I like to eat. You just got to understand that's the caliber of my intelligence here. So Cody says the movie Minority Report should get credit. Not Minority Report. Ready Player One. That's the movie that they should give credit to. Make sure you scalp that like button, pandas. Second entry long on the 5-minute chart. coming off the 20 EMA here, just a nice wick off of it. It's a huge risk. All right, look at how many points this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of risk here. If we're gonna go long here, just know that that's the risk you gotta take if we take that. Yeah, it's like Ready Player One. There's actually like a clip from the Apple VR, AR, whatever you want to call it, goggles, headset, that is like almost taken directly from Ready Player One. It's the one where they like kind of zoom in, like you're about to wear it, and kind of while the person's wearing the goggles, it like zooms into like the eye socket area. Or the viewer. Second entry long does trigger on the 5-minute chart. It could mean that we are just bouncing off of it. We're going to continue to go up here. We kind of finally bounced off the 20 MA, which could be just a straight up bullish sign. We do have like a kind of like a undershoot here. Maybe it depends on how you really draw this. Could be something like this. Yeah, it still feels like an undershoot here. Maybe leading to a slight overshoot. I think this channel is accurate. It's got so many hits on it from the top and the bottom. We hit the bottom, back to the top of the channel here. Depends though. Probably one more leg up. Codium says, I don't know how old Ready Player One is, but it's crazy how far fetched everything was in the Mining Report. I mean, the movie is like 20 years old. I mean, everything other than the precogs, I think, yeah, maybe it's getting closer. You get like jetpacks. You have like this kind of AR computer that you can use and swipe with your hand gestures. But the precog thing is a thing that, this is just, that's just going to be completely fiction. Remember the Rocketeer? I don't think I've seen Rocketeer. Oh yeah. Was it Rocketeer or Rocket Man? Was it Rocketeer? I think I do remember that. So, is it an old movie? And this guy like basically makes a jetpack. Totally forgot what it was about. So here's that second push up here. Second entry long is a question. There's not enough room to the top of the channel, making it difficult to take, but most likely gonna go for an undershoot to an overshoot. Second entry long. Or should I go short here, bouncing off the top of this channel? Signal bar was a little bit better. I'd consider it. Could be a second entry long here. Confusing. Would you take the second entry long here, pandas? Second entry long. A, B, C. I'll probably take the fail second entry long here. Look for a short trade. I mean, we potentially could just be in an uptrend because a 5 minute has a second entry long off the 20 MA. Wow, a lot of you guys are saying no here. Second entry long does trigger. Terrible looking signal bar. Right, that's your signal bar. That's terrible. Maybe take the trap here, pandas. But we're clearly above the 20 MA. Pushing up, undershoot to the overshoot. Fail second entry long. Problem of this is it's above the 20 MA. Ooh, decent push down. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5-minute trap.
Good signal bar. Coming off the top of this trend line. Off or top of her channel, I mean. Bouncing off the 20 MA. This is why it's hard to take shorts above the 20 MA, because a 20 MA can act as a support here, which is what it seems like it's doing now. There are people out there who I believe trade only the 20 MA. They go take limit orders off of it long, take limit orders off of it short. I believe there are people who do that. Could trap here. Lower high. This is too choppy to take any trades here right now, pandas. Way too much overlap. Ooh, we're just making an uptrend here. Forget about it. Forget about it. Clearly above the 20 MA. Making a type of spike in channel wedge looking formation here. Strong push up. Richard Harris needs to stop doing this, giving himself credit type thing. It's just not classy, you know what I mean? It just needs to stop. Oof. Just not classy, man. It's just not classy. Second entry long off the 20 minute on the 5-minute chart. Strong bull
5-minute
bar.
trap.
Ooh, trap on the 5-minute chart about a trigger. Ooh. had the spike and channel type looking thing. Okay. Okay. Trap triggers on the 5-minute chart. Way above the 20 MA though. Pretty far away from 20 MA. Spike in channel. Channel breaks down. We're still in this main channel here. Sorry, the undershoot to the overshoot. Coming back into this channel. I don't have a trade though. I don't have any setups. It's hard to anticipate one as well. I mean, second to short maybe. Off the 20 MA. Also off our trend line. Iron Cruise, I guess another day of zero trades for me. It's not a bad day to have a zero trade day. I mean, look at the price action. It's not the best. It's not the clearest. It's confusing. I think the market is a bit confused right now. It's better to be flat than, you know, it's better to be flat than red. What can I say? If you don't love the trade, just don't take it. I mean, that will work out for you in the long run. Only take the trades you just love. You love, and you just like if it doesn't work out, you're just in shock and awe, saying, "Wow, I don't care." Like, your trade has to be so good that like your setup has to be so good that even if you lose it, you don't even care because you're just like, "I gotta take that trade. I gotta take it." You just have to take it. You know, that's the kind of feeling you want in every trade you take. Okay. From the bottom back to the top here. Right. Failed trap on the 5-minute chart now. Maybe creating a higher low. Second entry long. We're kind of almost testing the 20 MA here again. Doesn't quite get there. Still have a big gap you see in the 5-minute chart. 10,000 tick chart maybe making a higher low after H4 setup. Sorry. It's not H4. It's H5 setup. Could be break a trend to new high here as well. Very confusing to me. Hard to trade. It's just, what do you do? How do you do this? How do you trade this market? What am I looking for? Five-minute chart, actually creating an outside bar reversal on the trap, failed trap trade, looking for a higher low setup on the 5-minute chart. Okay. This is really confusing. A lot of you guys said no, taking that second entry long, which was a good idea because you would have got stopped out. The second entry long was this one here. A lot of you guys said no. Pretty strong push up now. Darn, I just no setups though, pandas. Like, we're seeing these big moves. No setups though for us. What can you do? What can you do other than just watch it go without you? Strong bull bar ending on its high above the 20-minute 10,000 tick chart. Why do I mention that? It's because oftentimes there's follow through on the strong bull bars. Any strong bar usually has follow through, but you need to wait for the follow through. What a day. What a day. Pandas, don't forget there's news tomorrow. 8:30 a.m. You got PPI numbers and FOMC at 2 p.m. tomorrow. And these are definitely make or break news events. I mean, when I say make or break, you really can pass your eval in one single trade. You can do that. It's the easiest way to pass the eval. Is it the best way? Not necessarily, but it is the easiest way. I'll say that much. And if you want to get funded, if that's your goal, then that's the best way to do it, in my opinion. Also, we have 50% off resets. That means that if you do fail, then you can reset your account for 50% off. It's the best when you have anything above a 150K account. Because a 150K account, when you reset it, it's actually cheaper than getting 80% off on any of those accounts. So we don't have the 80% off code anymore. I already mentioned it many times yesterday. And now if you're wondering, why didn't I stock up on them? Like if you blew some of your accounts, you wonder, I have no more accounts to trade. Now I got to purchase them at full price or 50% off with BBM50. And then you're wondering, why didn't I just stock up on them? You know, this is the exact reason why. You only really sometimes learn the hard way. But I've been there, done that, and so only reason why I mention it. But we do have 50% off resets, and so if you have any account above 150K, it's the best time to take advantage of the 150K. Sorry, it's the best time to take advantage of the 50% off resets, and especially with the big news items, like it's almost worth taking them and resetting your like 300K accounts. I think it's very cheap, so I don't mind it. YouTube says it often goes both directions quickly, taking out stops on the news. If it's a big news event, it should go one direction very strong. If it's a strong news event. Today's news event was a little bit tricky. It was enough probably to pass a 50K account, but not anything really above that. But you're right. The news sometimes does go both ways, and it will. It will stop you up before going the way you want it to go. So just be aware of that. I mean, it's not foolproof. It's about 50% chance to pass an eval, I think. Around there. But the news event has to be strong. The reason why I feel like today's news event wasn't strong enough was because we have news events tomorrow. And the big ones are tomorrow, right? Usually when there's news before big news, even though the current news is kind of big, if there's bigger news the next day, sometimes the news is a dud. But the next day, like tomorrow's news, they're going to be big, I believe. And it's a good time to pass evals. What can I say?
Five-minute trap.
Second entry long here, Pandas. Would you take the second entry long? You have a B, C pattern. Second entry long on the 2000 tick chart. I put a pull up. Let me know what you guys think. What would I do here? We already got breaking trend to new high. Typically is a place where you find a reversal, but it looks bullish still. This one's a little bit tough. Lots of thinking today. No obvious trades.
10,000 tick trap.
Nothing is easy today, in my opinion. We did get one scalp. We can end today green. I guess I'll take the trap trade here, to be honest. Especially if it goes underneath the 20 MA. Bouncing off the 20 MA here. If this is like a really good signal bar, I'll be tempted to go long, but at the same time, I see very clearly it's a break of trend new high. And it's the price action is not really telling me we're gonna be like on a strong trend. It looks more like a trading range type price action. So I can expect more reversals today. Whew. Second entry long, pandas. The risk is not too large. It's about 2.5 points. It's closing above the 20 MA. It's a second entry long. You're in an uptrend currently. Measure move almost hit. Almost to the T, to the tick. It's a hard trap to take because it's above the 20 MA. The main reason why I can't take this long, panda, is because we have a break of trend to new high. That's the main reason why I'm not taking this long. On trading range days, you got to be very aware of reversals. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, boy. Should I take this trap trade? Should I do it? Should I take this trap trade? Risk is so small. Risk is so small. It's above the 20 MA. I cannot take it. It is one tick above the 20 MA. I cannot take it. Even though it can work out, I still gotta skip it because of the rules. Gotta skip it here. It is what it is. If it works out, then it works out, but I just cannot participate. Another attempt, a higher low second entry long. Potentially here. So this trap is basically failing now. Confusing, pandas. Confusing here.
5-minute trap. 10,000 tick trap.
Alright. No longer confusing. I'm glad I didn't take that short. Or am I? Trap trade? Possibly. Ugh. Higher low, second entry long. It might look good. It's basically a failed trap here. Decent push up, at least off the bat. Solid push up here. Wow. It's a perfect scalp here. You could be trapped. I'm just looking here. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, it's getting choppy. That's terrible. If you went long here, you might be trapped here still. It's a hard trade to take, regardless. Now we got 1, 2, 3 hits here. I just want to see what happens. I want to see if we push down over this trap triggers. I want to see what happens on this trigger, and then I'll end it. Then I'll end it. I'm curious here. I'm really curious, pandas. Just because this is so confusing. We made the measure move. I drew these pink lines, right, from the bottom to the highest point of the first trend, then to the copy that and the lowest point of the pullback. That's your measure move. So we're at the measure move now. Okay, trap triggers here to go long. Triggered a trap on a 10,000 tick chart. And notice if you went long here, you're still safe. You got saved by 2 ticks. I mean, it gives you a little mini heart attack, but you still make your scalp. Congratulations to those who kept it, who had the iron paws to keep that. And we're pushing higher here. All right, Pandas, that's all I wanted to see. Pandas, remember tomorrow we have news 8:30 and also at 2 p.m. And please be aware of that. Don't be caught in a trade without knowing. And yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the most profitable trader on YouTube verified. It's been a pleasure, Pandas. Trade safe, everybody. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.